Welcome back, Crypto Crew. It's your boy Tom here, and I believe that we are on the verge of a crypto supernova. Bitcoin's been wild. The dollar index has been crashing. The Ides of March are on their way. We got altcoin season starting. As of March 10th, 2025, the market's buzzing and we've got the full scoop. So smash that like button, subscribe if you're ready to ride, and let's kick this thing off with Bitcoin. First up, Bitcoin has, it's been the star of the show. It's been a beast. It smashed 109,000 early this year, all new time highs, then tanked 30% down. Now, we had the White House summit that everybody was focusing on. And, it basically wasn't what people wanted. It just wasn't what they wanted. They were looking for, something coming out of there where they were going to say that the U.S. was going to actively buy tremendous amounts of Bitcoin. So now it's being referred to the Trump dump. But do not fall for the head fake, okay? We're still in fear, which is good. Marketplace is basically starting to coil, getting ready to jump and pop. And we're going to give some specific levels of what we should be looking for that relief rally into a bullish rally. But overall, we're bullish. Don't have that cognitive dissonance in your mind, where you have two competing thoughts and it shakes you out of holding on to your coin, because we are ready to really take off. There's panic everywhere. But hold on, okay? Just don't fall for the hype, because we did cross 90,000 as of March 5th. Trump's delayed auto tariffs on Canada and Mexico helped that. Though less economic stress, more crypto juice. X is lit. Traders are tying this to the NASDAQ gains, and crypto stocks like Coinbase are pumping. So we got a lot of stuff working for us in the background. We got some proof here for you. If you look at the Bitcoin long-term holder net position change, they're holding. Whales are buying. Okay, so they're scooping coins at lower levels. Now, can we see lower? Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, don't get shaken out. Okay, we're going to be looking for specific levels to actually buy this thing. But we got a megaphone pattern that's working for us, that's basically showing that Bitcoin in the long run, this thing is rallying to, incredible heights, astronomical heights. So we have that working for us. We also have Trump's is pushing the U.S. crypto reserve too. So the Bitcoin was the star of his digital Fort Knox. But his March 7th order struck to just seize Bitcoin, not new buys. So, but the whales are scooping in. Now, we got the Swiss blocks index bullish, yet ATF outflows are still a bit, they're still keeping things spicy for us. Bitcoin's leading, but it's setting the stage for altcoins. Actually, absolutely setting the stage for altcoins. We had a post on our X, and if you were following us, you saw this. It's the start of Bitcoin season. The last time we saw this level was the summer of 24, and it was brutal. But those that held on had 5 to 10x gains when the market turned around. So history is repeating itself. It always repeats itself. Not exactly at the same way, but it does repeat itself. So what's the big catalyst to hold this whole altcoin season? It's the dollar index. It's crumbling. A weaker dollar's like nitro for crypto, and Bitcoin's starting to flex its muscle again. It's still not really ready to pop, but it's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. Traders are hyped. Cash is ditching bonds for our bags. Ethereum is down 33% in the year, dragging some DeFi vibes, but the altcoin squad is shaking it off, and the DXY drop is our launch pad. It's risk on mode where they jump into altcoins. Okay, now I told you if you were watching the dollar index, you really had to watch dollar yen. Dollar yen is really the driving force in the dollar actually losing its ground. Euro and the sterling have been kind of holding tight. They haven't really broken out solidly yet because of all the things that are happening over in Europe. We got the geopolitical situation. We got, the war going on in Ukraine. We got the Europeans looking to all of a sudden now start an $800 billion army. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I'm just a technician, and thank God for that, because all I need to do is watch price. So now, if we come on over to Bitcoin one more time before we jump into that, we got the huge rainbow wave indicator here showing that Bitcoin is still well within its support levels and it's getting ready to jump. Could we see a little bit more in the downside? Absolutely, absolutely. And we're going to be going over some of those levels. But what we're really looking at also, for Bitcoin, if we come over to the daily chart, we got a bullish divergence going on. We got good old RSI developed by Wells Wilder. I would suggest that you read up about that guy, and recently passed away, I believe, passed away in New Zealand recently, maybe a few years actually. But anyway, we have bullish divergence occurring. We have that main support that we have at 78,000, like 578,258 actually. So we're going to be going over again specific levels that we need to see a little bit of a pop, so we could start to show that we're starting to recover. But overall, Bitcoin is bid. Overall, long term, Bitcoin's bid. Don't get shaken out. Don't fall into that fear. Okay, do not fall into this. We want the retail traders actually to get more fearful, sell more coin. It would be awesome for us. So the idea of the Ides of March, okay, where we're talking about is generally we're looking at the altcoin market cap. We're expecting a huge influx of capital into this, driving prices up. Whenever we see a huge influx of capital, of course, into the altcoin market, they're buying. They're buying. The market's buying. Enter the Ides of March, March 15th, 5 days out right now. Our countdown to glory. Bitcoin's wobbled a little bit, but altcoins like XRP, Solana, Cardano, well, they're going to spike eventually. They're definitely going to spike. They came off a bit. They faded from the highs, but off of that the Trump reserve hype. But now they're carving higher lows. So we're getting to a point now where the highs are getting a little shallow, but the lows are actually getting higher, and that's good. So the March 7th order went Bitcoin heavy. X posts are gripping, and like altcoins got snubbed, but the Ides of March is our signal. Bears beware, because altcoins are coiling and they're getting ready to jump. So we look at good old Ethereum. We've seen this before. We pointed this out yesterday. If we looked at the 2016 to 2017 2-week time frame, we see markets repeat themselves over and over again. Not exactly, but there's very similar points that you can look at to actually say, I've seen this story before. And don't ever say to yourself, well, it's different this time, because it's not. Markets are always basically the same structure, same patterns occur, but obviously not exactly at the same price levels. So we've seen this before. We saw the consolidation back in 2016, 2017. We had a push down where it was like a fake out. Everybody was like, oh, I got to dump, because the fear and greed index, if you looked at that, it was actually a bit higher at that point. But, look what happened. Look at the rally that ensued as the whales came in and the long-term holders of coin came in. They just blew the top off of this thing. Again, we're seeing the same thing 2024 to 2025, going into 2025. We got the consolidation. We've had the fake out. It's occurring. We haven't had that break, that pop up yet, but it's going to happen. So just hang tight. So who's ready to shine? Well, we got Solana's ecosystem is blazing. We got Sonic and Cameo are DeFi monsters. X can't shut up about. There's a lot of stuff going on. Aptos is steady with Bitwise ETF filing, and BlockDAG so raised $200 million. So new bloods with big dreams. Meme coins and all AI tokens are popping too. Crushing Bitcoin's 3% bounce with 5 to 10% pumps. So ex-analysts are saying the money's rotating. Bitcoin's dominance is slipping a little bit. It is still the king, and altcoins are stacking wins. So big picture, Trump's March 7th summit hyped regulation, but altcoins got crumbs. Bitcoin dipped like 6-7% on that, so there was no rally love there. But innovation's hot, and we got a lot of stuff that's happening. We're going to go over some points now that I believe that are really, really important for you to look at. If we're just looking at good old Ethereum, starting with Ethereum, since we're on this chart right now, really we can get a little bit recovery rally as soon as we get above around 2400. 2400 would be the beginning of a recovery rally short term. Short term. We have main resistance really at 1773 and further down at 1600. However, things are coiling. So like I said, do not, do not fall for the head fake. If market can get down there, it would be a gift. It would really be a gift to scoop some of these coins. Let's go over to our good old Bitcoin, where we said that we got the rainbow wave here, basically saying it's well within range. It's still within its biddish tone. Main support for this thing is around 68,000. Don't fall for the hype. If the marketplace, yes, it could dump down there, but overall this marketplace is bullish. So do not fall for it. You don't want to lose your position if you're positioned well. Again, always trade within your means. This is not trading advice in any shape or form. It's just my personal thoughts on things. But I do see this as a marketplace that's still bullish. Right now, Bitcoin itself, we got on the daily, as we pointed out, we got a bullish divergence going on with the RSI. However, we got right now short-term support at 80,000, main support at that 78,250 level, something like that. It's really. For me, this thing needs to rally above like 87,600 to start to shake off some of its weakness. But then it's got some, heavy duty resistance at 92,000. So we're going to be tracking, it's going to be staying here for a while, maybe a couple of weeks or so before actually the marketplace completely digests everything that's happening. But overall, it's bullish. So that's the fire as of March 10th, crypto crew. Bitcoin's starting to basically get its wobbly legs in order. The DXY is actually really tracking down. So this is the beginning of altcoin season. Make sure you watch those lunar cycles starting on March 15th, the Ides of March. Don't forget, good old Caesar got stabbed on the Ides of March, so bears beware. So please, if you like what you see, make sure that you head on over to our X account. Sign up, follow us on X. As I said, we post everything all day long, Bitcoin, altcoins, everything that we have. So also, make sure you please like and subscribe to this video. And remember, always crypto crew. Enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.